In her record-breaking young career, Iga Swiatek has mastered the hard and the clay courts. But grass is something that has eluded her. But that can change at Wimbledon given her current form. She's breaking new ground by reaching her maiden semi-final on grass in Germany. Can she carry the momentum and win her maiden crown at Wimbledon? That's what we're going to discuss in this live. Hello and welcome to WION Sports Extra. I am Nikhil Mathur and I'm joined by my sports editor Digvay Singh Deo and by my colleague Vidur Kathuria. The draw for Wimbledon is on and Swiatek is projected to face Goff in the quarterfinals. You know, and when we were discussing about the French Open, she was the overwhelming favorite over Sabalenka and Rybakina. But do you think she enters Wimbledon as favorite given her current form?
No. Short and simple answer. But I think this is a great opportunity for Swiatek to display her credentials to being an all-court player. I think the last all-surface player we've seen in women's tennis was Serena. Correct? Angelique Kerber came close, Halep was there, but nobody's won sort of the three surfaces, right? I mean, you can divide the US Open and the Aus Open, different types of hard court, it's still hard. I think this is Swiatek's best there. I don't think she herself believes that she can win this. I think if she wins in Bad Homburg, because see, she hasn't entered a warm-up event which is a 500 event. It's like a 250, which is hardly any competition. So you get what I'm saying? I think Swiatek is at a stage in her career where I think it could, if she wins Wimbledon, then you will have no doubt about saying that we are completely in the era of Swiatek. Sabalenka, Rybakina came close. Sort of, yeah, but they couldn't touch her at the French. Like whatever happened, she was under pressure. The world number one ranking was under pressure, but she still won. Couple of things I want to make as well is that let's go back to Wimbledon last year. Swiatek was the top seed. Who won? Rybakina, 17th seed. Did anyone expect? Tatiana Maria?
Yeah.
Semi-finals. Did anyone expect? I think it's a very open Wimbledon because you don't have a dominant player on grass. I mean, you always had Serena going in as favorite when she was playing. But I think the way things are at the moment, it's open season. I mean, we're talking about the draws come out, right? Iga versus Goff in the quarterfinals projected. Pegula versus Garcia. That's the top half of the draw. That's the semi-final. On form, perhaps Iga versus Pegula, you don't know. Rybakina versus Jabber. Rybakina, we still don't know the state of her fitness. And Jabber's form this year has been really patchy. Sakkari's form even more patchier, and Sabalenka.
Sakkari hasn't done well at Grand Slams at all.
Yeah, and Sabalenka. And Sabalenka has an all-power game, but grass needs much more than an all-power game. So I think the women's draw is wide open.
Yeah, definitely. I think just alluding to Victor's point, I think Ashley Barty probably was the last player. She won Grand Slams on 3 surfaces.
Wimbledon,
yes.
All three. Yeah.
All
To be fair, sorry.
Yeah.
Barty was, Barty was.
Barty, and of course she had established herself as the best player in the world. She was world number 1 when she retired. Swiatek, I don't think there's any doubt that she is the best player in the world overall. I think if you look at her performance over the last couple of years, but yes, of course, she herself says that grass is her least favorite surface, and she hasn't sort of mastered that game. And you know, heading into Wimbledon, I think since Barty's retirement, last year it was kind of open as well. Swiatek struggled.
And she lost to Kontaveit. No, she lost to Cornet.
Yeah. So, and you have these sort of experienced players who are now on a, for example, Ostapenko, she's a Grand Slam champion. She has won 7 or 8 straight matches now.
No, but
she got injured.
She's injured. So is Jabber.
Yeah. So, Jabber reached the final last year. She has a good grass court game. I think she won a couple of titles also last year.
Yeah, but she's not. She's like Tsitsipas right at the moment.
Yeah. So it's very open. Another player that you would probably, Rybakina is. She's also struggling with her. So
no, but Rybakina, if she's fit, is actually a player you would think can go all the way because she's a finalist at the Alls. And at the French, she had to pull out with the injury. And she won the Italian. So she's the form player this year along with Swiatek.
I think dark horses, you can also say Petra Kvitova.
Yeah, I'm actually very impressed with Kvitova because to win that title the way she has, and she's always done well on grass. Yeah.
The two Grand Slams that she has won. So very open draw. It's kind of exciting for the women's game. But yes, I also doubt that Swiatek can really get through to the semi-finals.
You're talking about being a complete player. I think that she's a clay player, she plays it really well. Wimbledon, she will never reach that level on grass, but even if she wins a single Wimbledon title, or let's say 2 Wimbledon titles, I think that complete player tag would suit her. So she doesn't need to be the best on the grass, she just needs to win that title. Would then make her a complete player.
See, she has the game. I just don't think she's been able to display it on grass. Let's be fair to Iga Swiatek. Her rise has been dramatic. She won the French in 2020, the pandemic era, right? Then it was Barty. It's just last year that she sort of took it up a notch. I think as the years progress, she's what, 21, 22? Give a couple of years, she's going to find the game on grass. Djokovic didn't start off by being one of the greatest players on grass. Look at it. He goes in with a chance to beat Federer's record, match Federer's record of 8, and also tie Federer and Borg for 5 consecutive. So grass is a skill you sort of, over the years, you acquire.
Yeah.
It's like a taste of good wine.
Yeah.
So Nadal, I mean, let's be fair to Nadal. For being an out-and-out clay court player, he found a way to play on grass. Those whipped forehand where top spin started working. That's what I'm saying. So I think Iga will get there. Is it the year 2023? Not sure. I don't think she believes it herself that she's ready yet.
And also, I think last Wimbledon she was on a 37 match winning streak, and then.
And I saw that game which she lost. She was. And Iga on any other surface would have closed that out. She had a chance.
Yeah.
See, you've got to believe first. That's why Djokovic is where he is. Why Serena was where she was. You have to believe.
No, I think in her last match she was saying that I'm getting the belief that right now I can win. So I think, and also as we have discussed, the grass season is very small. The window is very small, so you don't get that many.
Yeah, I think it's and if you look at the Wimbledon champions, women's singles champions before let's move to 2021, Ashley Barty, 2020 tournament happened, 2019 Haaland, 2018 Kerber. So all these are players with very former world number ones, very high quality players. So once you sort of get that game sorted.
No, but hang on. You mentioned Halep. After how long did Halep actually win that?
Yeah.
7 or 8 years. After how many years did Kerber win that?
Yeah.
Kerber was world number 1 in 16. She won 2 Grand Slams there.
So that's the point I'm making. I'm saying all these are players with very
Kvitova has actually won it twice in the last 12 years.
highly skilled players, of course. And
Almost,
we
sorry,
give them
2013, Arian Bartoli. Who expected her to win?
and that changed your life. Once you become Wimbledon champion, your life.
Now she's an MC there, if I'm not wrong. She was interviewing
Of course.
people. But
So yeah.
Grass is grass.
do we have some comments?
We have the poll.
You have?
The poll. Iga Swiatek.
72% yes.
Yes.
Oh. 28% no. Clearly, seedings and form matter here to our points. But we believe that it could be a big shock to us if she could win.
But very open draw.
So, does Sabalenka have a chance with that aggressive game?
She's reached what? 2
Semi-finals,
semifinals?
yeah.
Yeah.
And now she's a Grand Slam champion. The thing we spoke about Sabalenka was once she gets there, the first Grand Slam, then you don't know how it's going to be. She's won that first Grand Slam. And I think grass is a surface which is good for her. She's got a power game.
She has got the power game, but I was looking through the stats. Swiatek has the fastest serve, and I was surprised. I thought it would be Rybakina or Sabalenka. So I think she has got all the weapons for a grass court game. It just she needs to find the rhythm and the.
And she has done well at Wimbledon before. So that also matters. She has proper experience at the event. So Sabalenka, you never know, and she could be a 2-time Grand Slam champion from the end of the tournament.
I just have a feeling it's not going to be one of these established names. It's just going to be somebody
Grass court
like
specialist.
Rybakina. I mean, I'm surprised at the way Ostapenko is playing. I don't think she'll win it, but I mean, grass, anything happen. Even Kvitova, I have a feeling Kvitova's in the game. We just have to just see the draw and how she lands up, because she's facing, but she's not projected anywhere in the quarterfinals.
But there are no doubts about men's draw. There's just one favorite.
One favorite.
Always.
And
Someone called Novak Djokovic. No conversation.
yeah, and there the quarterfinals, projected quarterfinals are Carlos Alcaraz versus Holger Rune, Medvedev versus Stefano Tsitsipas.
I can guarantee you both of them are not going to get to the quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
Sorry, at current form.
Sinner versus Rune.
Sinner versus Rune.
Again, I'm
backing Sinner to have a lead run at the tournament. I think he did very well. Remember, Sinner did very well against Djokovic last year. He won 2 sets before obviously Djokovic.
Again, Rublev, Djokovic, no, not happening.
Rublev always seems to fizzle out at Grand Slam. I think he's only made 1 Grand Slam semi-final.
So yeah, interesting. We'll get a detailed report on the Wimbledon draws on our show at 6:30 p.m. IST. Other than that, what do we have?
Well, we have a detailed preview to the Tour de France, which I believe is perhaps the biggest examination of an athlete's sort of credentials. You know, tennis, boxing, they're all brutal in their own ways, but I don't think there's anything as brutal as a 3-week Tour de France or even the other 2 Grand Tours. But I think the Tour de France is just, it's the Wimbledon of cycling.
The ultimate test.
It's the ultimate test. There's also Formula 1. Okay, where are we this week? Austria. The Red Bull home race for Red Bull and 4 races in the next 1 month.
Yeah. Only one favorite, no surprises. And no surprise because who the favorite for the team is and the driver as well. So and of course
Mason Mount.
Yes.
And James Harden. You need to explain that.
Yes, Mason Mount, big signing for Manchester United. Their first signing of the summer. They were after him for a very long time. So that, and of course in the NBA there is transfer activity as we call it in football, but there we call it free agency. James Harden has opted in for his 36 million deal for the Philadelphia 76ers, but it means that he will not stay at the franchise. They will look to seal a trade deal for him where they will look to get certain assets, that is draft picks or certain players in exchange. It's a bit complicated, but we will.
Vidhu's going to explain it.
Yeah, we will explain it to you on our show, 6:30 p.m. IST WION The World of Sport. See you there.